are the dominant economic policies in the region now, and what kind of alternatives, economic and social economic strategies do you think we need?
Well, the whole region, the southeastern Europe as well as the Central Europe is now suffering of the negative effects of the privatization and structural adjustment programs dictated by IMF, and we lost the social role of the state. IMF dictates privatization of everything, even public goods. The flexible labor force, that means dismissal of the workers' rights and non-protection of the workers' rights. So nowadays, all countries in the region suffer from the lack of the protection of people, of workers' rights, of women's rights, of human rights, of implementation of economic and social rights. So in this process, women are the group who are more victim, and so we have to really to create a soil for to reach a social responsible economy. That's mean that we want economy that would not be driven by profit and by interest, but by their rights. So we need that kind of the society, and this is the interest of all the people, even those who are now sitting in the international financial corporations and influencing our lives. Even it is on their interest, because we can't we think a little bit more. We can conclude this kind of development will really fail down because of the pollution, because of the crime that cross the borders, because of the increased poverty, that caused the other conflicts, terrorism and conflicts on national level and wars and so on. Because we know the best business are wars, just to create wars, and you get a lot of money. This is the reason why we.
You're launching this campaign now, and it's resistance to globalization. And can you tell us a little bit? You are from Yugoslavia, impetus to start this campaign, and what are the issues at stake?
All over the world, both men and women suffer from the negative impact of globalization. The gap between rich and poor becomes much deeper, and we suffer from these negative effects of globalization everywhere, on south or north, on east, or west. So we decided, in my organization, to launch a new regional campaign, Resistance to Globalization, to globalize resistance to negative effects of globalization. The base of the campaign is the resistance movement in Serbia, which is one of the very important and in getting rid of Milosevic. And after 2000, young people in the movement resistance are fighting against crime and corruption. And now we are starting the process of the privatization, and we know that everywhere, in every transitional countries, privatization was the very solid base for corruption. So now we wanted to put this issue on global level, not to fight only on the local level, but to fight against the impact of the globalization on global level. So because of that, we started this campaign in the region together with my colleagues from Bulgarian Gender Research Foundation, who accepted this campaign. So I hope that we will really globalize this movement. As by my choice, I am a women's rights activist. I started my grassroots activism during the 90s, during the war conflicts in Yugoslavia, when I noticed that it was not enough to fight against the conflicts and war, but to eliminate the causes of the conflicts. And I realized, as many of my colleagues in Yugoslavia, that we can't reach stable peace without reaching social and gender justice. So we have to eliminate the causes of the poverty and eliminate the causes of the conflicts at the grass level. I started my organization, the Women's Center for Democracy and Human Rights, 2 years before, at national level, aimed at fostering and enhancing research, training, and education on human rights and women's rights, and fostering the democratization process in Yugoslavia, because we do not have a G of gender in policy, on policy levels, all the policy levels, or the economic policy. We have to implement mainstream gender in the